So in the screen share, as always, you are watching over my shoulder as I take you through step by step on how you can win with the Rocket Money app. Specifically though, how you can learn to manage your spending, to track your spending and to course correct with this great app. So when you come on to your Rocket Money, on the left hand corner, you will click on spending. And usually this is the first thing you would see, right? It's giving you a breakdown of what you have spent this month. So up top here on this dashboard, you can actually see what you spent for the past 6 months. If you click on this, it goes all the way back to the 6 month previously. Okay, so it gives you a good idea of where your spending lies. And it has income, bills, and spending in different colors. Of course, this is just a demo account for me. It doesn't really show you everything that you would probably see more, because you should hopefully link all of your accounts. So this is where you get an overview of how you are tracking each month in terms of your spending. Now, right over here, you have your spending breakdown. This is where it's breaking down your spending by categories that you've kind of set for yourself. And I will show you guys how to set these categories here in a minute. On the right hand side here is a summary of all of your spending. So if you see here, August 1st to August 13th, this is how your spending is tracking. For some reason, it's counting income as a spending. That's interesting. So you have bills and then you have the rest of your spending. So on here, you have your bills and your spending kind of separately. And to be honest, I also like to make it that way because my bills are everything that is reoccurring, and I tend to consider those personally as critical expenses. And then you have spendings that's more miscellaneous. I would consider those things like shopping, groceries, etc. So if I ever wanted to cut back, I always start with my spending first, then I move on to my bills. Right below that, I like that it's showing you your frequent spend. You've spent at Walmart purchases 3 times this month versus the past 12 months. So you're getting an overview of where most of your money is going. And this is a great place to just kind of get a quick summary of how you are doing in your overall spending. It's always very eye-opening, but if you check this on a regular basis, this should not be a surprise. So you see here, let me make this a little bit bigger. What I like with Rocket Money is that the interface is just really beautiful. So it's showing here 3x. And then down here, you have your top 3 expenses accounted for 76% of your spent this month, right? So for me, it's Upwork, Walmart purchases. You can see more, right? So it will keep breaking it down for you. So let's come over here in your spending breakdown. So I can remove my bills or I can include the bills. Of course, I would always include my bills. But like I mentioned earlier, sometimes you just want to see how much you're spending in the areas that you can easily cut back. And what I also like with Rocket Money, it shows you the change percentage. So here are your categories. You have shopping, you have business, you have dining and drinks, you have bills and utilities. It's showing you that percent spent on shopping was 53% for all of your spending, but it went down by 77%. Percent spent on business was 44%, but it went down by 73%. And here on the right hand side, you have the amount that you actually spent for each one of these, right? So in the bottom, you kind of have like your non-spending categories. I always suggest that you, is it a deductible? Is it reimbursable? You put all of these tags on it so you can keep track of it. So that is the overview of kind of how you assess your spending. Now, before you go, follow me on my other platforms. On my business channel for career, business, and money strategies to build your corporate exit strategy. On my lifestyle and travel vlog for the real life behind the strategy. And on my podcast, From Corporate to CEO, for daily side business tips and motivation. But the real work happens in the community. This is where we support each other and build this together. Same values, same season, and same direction. I'll see you there.